I read a book called The Denial of Death. And the premise of the book is mankind struggles with the reality of his own death. And so he says in the book basically that work, achievement, even dying for one's country is really just an attempt to deny our own mortality. We suppress the reality that we are destined for the dust. He says man's tragic destiny is this, that he must desperately justify himself as an object of primary value in the universe. He must stand out. He must be a hero. He must make the biggest possible contribution to world life. Show that he counts more than anything or anyone else. That's what we want. We want to prove ourselves. We do it all the time. We do it with church. I'm not so bad after all. Look, I'm here. And we come and we put on our clothes and we get dressed and we smile. We're a bunch of phonies. Because though we look innocent enough, inside, we're all full of it. We're all scum. We're all people who are desperate for help. And some of you are looking at me like, I've got the answer. I don't have the answer. I don't have the solution, friend. It's not come to church to be a good person. It's come to church to get real with the fact that you're no good. Apart from Christ, we are dead and we don't like to admit it. Here's what the Bible's really about. It's showing us that we are dead. The message is not, I need a little help. You can't help a dead person. The message is not, you need some advice. A dead person has a horrible track record of following advice. The message is not, you have a few issues, a few struggles, a few things that you need to sort out. The Bible's message is not that you are almost there. The Bible's message is not that you're just about to where you should be and that because of Jesus now you can live your dream. No, the Bible's message is first and foremost, you're dead. And this is a problem for every human being. This is why we don't like to hear the gospel. We want to hear that they can live on their own terms. They want to hear that they can do it on their own power and on their own strength. The first thing that we have to remind ourselves is this, is that apart from Christ, we are totally lifeless. Because when we get religious, when we start acting like we're here, we become insufferable. Because the moment that happens, the moment that we have to start acting like we've got it together, like we're not dead, we start faking it. And then we ask everybody else to fake it. And before you know it, all we're doing is sitting in a room faking it for an hour. And by the way, fake it for the hour. Hallelujah. Let's just at least admit that we're not all that. You say, well, Pastor, I thought that when you came to Jesus, everything got better. Not necessarily. Romans chapter 7, Paul says, I hate what I do. The very thing that I want to do, I keep doing. The very opposite, and the very good that I pursue, I actually keep doing the evil I don't want to do. And he wrote a third of the New Testament. If he couldn't get it together, you ain't got a shot, pal. And so we fall into this trap. I gotta do stuff to make sure that I'm worthy. I gotta deny my death. The gospel comes and says, good news, you're already dead. Let's freely confess we're dead apart from Jesus.